Having an amazing week so far. Hump day. So we're gonna get straight into it. So today we are talking about the perfect storm, and it's interesting. I was just watching a video, and it just kind of came to me the topic to talk about because it reflects my life, and I think it reflects a lot of people's lives. And the fact that we go through so much, like we continuously go through so much. It's like um it's almost like how the weather has been. It's almost like it's hot, cold, in between. It's raining, it's cold, it's you know in a like in a sense it makes you feel sick. It really does. So it's almost like the storms that we go through. It's like we seek refuge from it in different ways. We take shelter, we take medication, we pray, we try to pray our way through it. So it's like we read the Bible, or manifest, meditate, whatever it is that you do. Burn candles, light incense, but we do so much. But the word today is that your breakthrough is here. Like your breakthrough is you're from all of those storms, all of those battles, everything that you have gone through, everything that you're going through now. Like really and truly, like your breakthrough is here. It's almost like imagine yourself sitting on a ship, and the only way the ship can move is with the wind and the sails, and you've been sitting, and you've been floating, and you've been waiting, and so now is the time for your breakthrough. It just feels like this gust of wind coming through, hitting your sails and pushing you forward. So um you're gonna have so much validation. That's the words that are coming through. You're gonna have so much validation, and who it is and what it is that you've been through. Because it's like you keep doing all these things, and some of it is like, why do I keep, it just feels like you keep going through the same thing, reset, going through the same thing, reset, going through the same thing, reset. But now that that perfect storm is over, it's like everything that you have been through, it's like that gust of wind is going to take you. You're about to go places that are unimaginable. Now, don't forget to subscribe, folks. But you're about to go to places that are going to be unimaginable, like, to you, and so much is going to be birthed through you, like, really and truly. I don't know if I could, but so much is going to be birthed through you, like, people, like, if people ever told you, oh, you know what, you've got your heads in the cloud, you're different from everybody else. Great, cool. But now you're about to truly come to the understanding of why you are so different, why you were going through all of those things that you had to go through, because it really did feel like perfect storms, every time. Like, it's almost like you would catch a break, but you couldn't catch a break because you were just going through so much. You were going through so much to go to where you're going to next. Moving forward, you know, we're moving. It's almost like you're catching connecting flights. Moving forward, you have moving forward. You just have a lot of momentum. You have so much momentum. And don't forget to subscribe, folks. You have so much momentum moving forward that it's going to naturally blow your mind. Like, really and truly. It is going to really and truly naturally blow your mind. Wherever you were, things had to end like that abruptly for a reason. You know, you had to really sit down, and you really had to sit down and figure out some things with yourself for a reason. I know it gets frustrating. I understand. It's a thing called life. You know, we go through things that we naturally don't want to go through, you know, on a daily basis. Society looks like the way it looks like, no fault of ours, you know, but the important thing is the important thing is that you know you're being elevated now, you know, in your life. You know, it's like two um it's like very much so two thumbs up, you know, like really and truly. You know, it's like two thumbs up to where you are going next. It's like two thumbs up to where you're moving. It's like um a lot of the stuff that a lot of the stuff that you went through moving forward is going to make sense. You know, it's like all of those it's, you know, it's like people say, you know, moving forward, you're moving forward purposely. So it feels, I don't, it's almost like I watch a lot of anime, you know, I can listen, I can admit that. So it's like you're, you know, it's almost like you're being birthed, you know, it's real and truly like you're being birthed in a brand new world. And it's almost like you're being birthed. It's like you're over, it's almost like you're unimaginably overpowered to where you're going to next, you know, like really and truly. And for all of you watching, don't forget to subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. So it's almost like, you know, where you're going to next, you're going to be like secretly overpowered. And it's like the things that you're going, it's almost like the labors of Hercules in a sense, you know, fighting the Hydra and the lion and the cleaning the stables. It's almost like, you know, just here to tell you that you are the impossible. You made it through the storm, you know. And again, it's almost like, and don't forget to give me those thumbs up. And it's almost like the stuff that you know, you are the stuff of legend. You are the stuff of make believe. You know, you are um you know, you are beyond people's imagination. You are the thing that's going to you are the thing that is going to blow people's minds in where you are going to next. You know, you are the, you know, you're the cream of the crop. You are, I don't, it's man, you know, you are that blessing that is going to be in disguise, that is going to go and shape somebody's life and give them hope again for, you know, dating, whatever it is, you know, because you are going to be the thing that people say, like, man, like, where have you been all of our lives, man? Like, you know, you it's like if you wrote down your skill, like you if you wrote down your true skill set, you wouldn't even make sense on paper. You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like you were caught up, you were caught up in this perfect storm. And it's like, even though you were knocked around, knocked out, probably, you were dragged, you know, so many things. You were slandered. People talked about you. They belittled your name because, you know, they knew something about you. When they saw you, they could see like this. You know, they always could see this greatness inside of you. So your next chapters, you're moving on to greater things. You know, you're you know, you're moving forward to the yeses, the people that you can meet that are gonna grant you all of these, you know, amazing opportunities, let's say that, you know. So where you're moving to next is um to the places that you always dreamed about. You know, if you you know, to the places, and let's see. Nope. Damn, there we go. Yeah, so moving forward, you know, you're going to places that you've always dreamed about. You know, those big houses and all of that stuff, you know, that's where you're going to be at. That's where you're going to be living at. That's where they're going to put you up at, you know, cuz it's like the people that you meet, a lot of their s- um their success is dependent upon you. So it's like if you fail, um, hey, how are you? It's like if a lot of the success that's built around you is connected to them. So it's like they're going to need you to win. It's not a situation where people are going to be in their positions and they're set. It's like you're a disruptor you're a disruptor in a sense. So people, when they see you, they can't really like, it's something about you. There's always been something about you by this divine, I don't know, special design. It's like you're a cut above the rest, and you're about to find out that at the time now, at the age you're at, you know where you are in your life. Right, there you go. We're in, we're moving to the realm where you're about to, you well your status is about to change. Your your bank accounts are about to change. So it's like your status is about to change. It's like, um, so it's like you're that material factor that's just going to, it's like you're that piece of the puzzle. It's almost like you're that last, just like you're that definitive piece of the puzzle that makes everything, when you start putting it together, it makes sense. So it's like you're showing up right on time. Like you're showing up. You think you're late. You think life has passed. It hasn't. It hasn't. Like a lot of the time, I'm telling you, you're gonna get back everything. Um, you're gonna get back everything that you feel like you've lost, and then some. That's why earlier we were. That's why earlier. Right. Yeah. So you're moving. You're moving into, and again, don't forget to subscribe, folks. And don't forget to give me those thumbs up. So you've always had that it factor. You've always had that something that, um it's not just you. You have no idea, um, based on your presence, what you said, what you brought to the table, how you've affected people, like in so many amazing ways. Just you being there, just you could have just showed up, and you would, it's just that magnitude, that power that you've always had. It's like that. Um, it's just that I don't know. It's really, it's just that it factor that you've always had, that is going to continue to help you to grow, that's going to continue to move forward. It's like the news that you're it's almost like the news that you're going to get is going to just like, wow, I don't remember applying for this, or I don't remember signing up for this, or I don't remember talking to this person. You never know who's been watching, not in a bad way. You never know who's watching. So some of the stuff may like catch you off guard. So people just, random anonymous emails, maybe a phone call, maybe a text message. So just start paying attention to these things. Some random person, you might just talk to somewhere sitting down, and we don't like long lines. We just like to go there, get it done, and go home. I know that's what I like to do. Like, I'm in the store, just want to get in there and get what I gotta get, and you know, go about my business. But it's like, seems like other people, yeah. So you have this. You're about. I'm just saying you're transcending integrator. I am. as well. I'm transcending and integrator. So if it seems like, oh well, man, I tried that. Don't worry, because you're gonna jump in the elevator and you're going really and truly to the top floor. And that's just what it is. It's like really truly how you can. People say, like, man, how are you able to just walk onto a dealership and buy any car you ever want? Those things are going to be what's the words I'm looking for. It's like those things are going to be like inconsequential to you. Like it's just going to be an afterthought of the things that you are going to miraculously be able to do. Moving forward in a very very short timetable. So um if you were feeling frustrated, don't worry. If it feels like things are cleared out, I'll say that. So if you feel like friends, people have been distancing themselves from you for some strange reasons, but you're going to see other people who have um they're saying like the stroke of the pen. So you're going to see other people that are going to start to come into your life that are going to be able to do just miraculous things, um, with you and for you. And, these are people that are supposed to be there to help to move things along, so so you have been perfectly positioned in a time like this, divinely, powerfully, however it is, so that you can move forward. Um, Someone told me I can buy anything with money, right? You are you are purposely going to be the biggest deal that you have ever seen and that you have ever known. You are going to be the new art of the deal. And I'll just leave you with that, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget to subscribe. Again, I am Mr. Soul of a Man. I'll be back on here. What's tomorrow? So yeah, be back on here tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff, and just know that greater is coming. It's right around the corner. Um, it's beautiful that we don't look like what we've been through. I'm telling you, you have like this. You have this aura, this mark on you that will not let you fail. That will not let you give up. That will not let you give in and all of that good stuff. So, all right, folks, I will catch y'all next time. Again, don't forget to subscribe. So, the man always peace. Peace.